Hey everybody, so I thought today would be a good day to introduce the animals that I keep around my yard because they are a very, very big part of my life and there are getting to be more of them all of the time. And I have been kind of collecting videos of the baby animals and the animals that have come into my life. And as I didn't want to put them up on the internet until I was sure they were going to stick around. And at this point, they're about full grown, so yeah, they're sticking around. So I thought I would introduce them. I have myself a bowl of strawberry tops here as treats, and I thought we'd go around and see all the animals. I just prepped a whole bunch of strawberries for strawberry daiquiris. They are my favorite special summer drink. And I have been a waitress and a bartender for like 9 years at this point, off and on. So I know how to make a really good strawberry daiquiri. Sometime I will put a video up about that. But it leaves me with lots of strawberry tops, which everything around here appreciates. So I'm I'm watering the yard, but I'm also watering the table, the cornhole boards, and the ducks. I'm going to go around the back and shut the water off so we don't get soaked. Back here is the first place I have to show you guys. I have always wanted bunnies my whole life. I love rabbits very, very much. And I met some people when I moved here that raise rabbits for meat rabbits. And for hides and for pets, and she has a love of rabbits, so she had a few, and she shared a female rabbit and a buck rabbit with me, or at least I guess I bought them, but she let me pick which colors I wanted way back when. It's been like 2 years now since I've had my first rabbits, and I have never actually bred rabbits until this year. I just kind of was happy with the ones I had. I kept them separate. They were really, really fun. I enjoyed them. And this year I have a mama rabbit, and she got with my buck on purpose. I put her in there with the buck, and we had our first batch of rabbits. And it was really, really cool experience for me. She was kind of a strange case because she was in the big animal pen with the lilac bushes, and I knew she'd had babies. Like, I knew. I've been around animals a long time. I knew the signs. I knew she was pregnant. I knew when she had them, but I couldn't find the darn little things. And what she had done was buried them in a den, which I kind of expected because that's kind of what they do. But she was covering the den in after feeding it. Like, she was packing it closed. There was no way you could tell where those babies were. And so I just kind of figured after a while that she'd lost them, that her first batch of babies just didn't work out. No, she had a batch of babies, and she was such a good mama that she hid them from me so well that they grew up, and I didn't know where they were there until they were almost full-grown rabbits, popping up out of the ground going, "Where is the food, Mom?" So, the second batch of rabbits was also on purpose because I wanted to have like an actual batch of baby rabbits that I missed out the first time around. And it went pretty good. The dog got the cage open. I don't know, they'd been in there probably 2 weeks. They're probably, probably 2 weeks. They're probably 2 weeks old. Dog got the cage open one night, and she is not like a vicious killer. She's more of an enthusiastic licker. So she had herself a really big night of bunny licking, and she did kill 2. Bunnies have very weak hearts, and they can easily be caused to have a heart attack. And just being loved on so much by the dog killed those 2 little rabbits. But the other 8, yes, I said 8. They have major big batches of babies. 8 babies survived and were just fine. One was a little scrambled up, but his brains got a little straightened out. He's doing a lot better. And they're fine. They're really pretty. And then I was like, okay, we've had 2 batches of bunnies in 2 months. We're not having any more bunnies for a while, because I need to find homes for these. I want to find like 4-H kids or pets, some kind of something like that. And that night that the dog got the cage open, the mama bunny was also loose, but it was only for about like 4 hours. Well, 4 hours was all she needed to hang out with the buck and get pregnant again. So I just had another batch of bunnies. So there's a lot of bunnies around here. And I need to find homes for all of them very soon because my husband is very, very loving. He allows me to have all these wonderful animals because he knows how much I love them and what they do for my heart. But this many bunnies is pushing him even a little bit. So I will introduce you after that long introduction. They are back here in a couple unconventional pens, and they haven't been like this their whole lives. It's just today I've just put them in here because I sexed them, boys from girls, and it's not real easy to tell when they're this little. So I wanted to make sure that when I got them as accurately sexed as possible, that I put them in different places so I didn't have to do it again. So I've got some in a tank and some in a carrier. So here now they hang out underneath this overcropping and behind my house because we've been having a lot of weather and this is the most protected place. And they're in the shade all day and it's very hot. And I've got this on here because the dog actually crawled into the tank and took the bunnies for a run the other night. But right here by the window, I can always hear when something's going on because if bunnies are scared, they make a very loud screaming noise. Okay. So these are my boy babies. I got this little pretty one here. And that one there. And this is the one that got his brain stirred up. We call him, he's just a little weaker than everybody else. He was a runt to begin with, and the dog just really, really likes him. So he's a very nice rabbit, just behind. Like behind this one's fatso. Oh, they're so fat. And no, I'm not hurting them when I grab them like that. That's just how you scruff a rabbit, like you scruff a cat. Very cute. And then in the kennel, which I had to borrow from my aunt. Fall over. In the kennel, I need to get them some more water. It's very hot. They're drinking a lot. Are my girls? Huh, girls? How are we? And they're not shivering scared. They are like a dog pants. Rabbits kind of pant to stay cool. And it doesn't help that you're all piled on top of each other. Maybe I should do an entire video on raising rabbits. If you want to see that I have a lot of information on rabbits I could share. But these are the girls. There's 4 in there. All of these that I just showed you have new homes. So they're not permanent. They're not permanent here. Let me get some strawberries. A few to the boys. Hi, guys. Fancy. The baby bunnies I just showed you were her second batch of babies. And this batch here I'm about to show you, because I'm going to give her some strawberries, is fresh. They were born on the 4th of July. And so they still look like little rats. They're so hairless. They're starting to look better. When they're first born, they are just pink skin. That's all there is to baby bunnies. But they're starting to color up and kind of look like they have hair. So I'm going to show you those. Mama. Mama bunny. Mama bunny. Come here, honey. Mama bunny. If you've been watching my video for any amount of time, you know that I have a dog, Fancy, and she is a Blue Heeler / Border Collie mix. And she just got a haircut recently. She's looking especially spectacular. Do you like rabbits, Fancy? Oh, you do, huh? Think they're just the best thing ever? Yeah. Okay, let's go around to the side of the house to see the rest of the bunnies. Come on, let's go. Oh, we gotta do a side trick here. I have two new kittens that are a permanent part of my life. They are half Siamese, half calico. Oh, but they're so nice. They're such nice kittens. Hi, can we see your face? There's one. The other one will be around here somewhere. So y'all know that I have the lilac bushes where I keep a majority of my critters for now, because we still have not completed the animal run. Soon, hopefully. Here's another kitty. This one is just learning how to be nice. A little barn cat that I found in my barn. An unplanned barn cat. He was not a nice kitty. And there's his partner. They're learning how to be nice kitties. That's what they're doing here. But this one here has a home. He's going to this week. He's got this kinky tail. It's a side effect of Manx sometimes when they have the little kinky tail. Oh, but he's such a precious little baby. And then this is the one you just saw. And then this is, I call him Stash, because he has a little mustache-like marking on his face. So we call this one Stash and the gray one Dash, because that's just how they are. But we're finally getting so we can touch Stash. Hey Stash, can I see your face? Oh yes, you're so pretty. Are you talking? Are you talking? Can we see your face? Oh yes, so nice. Both of those. This one has a home. This one's still looking for a home. And here, I keep all my food in these containers, so I don't have to keep it inside, but it stays dry. And here I've got my boys. I recently put them in here. They haven't been in here very long. They've had the whole lilac run to run free in, but my female's coming into maturity. So I had to lock the bucks up for a while. There you go, babies. So strawberries. They're so pretty. I will keep these two. These are her first batch. So they are just about full maturity age. And I had a black and white one and two brown ones. I sold those to a friend yesterday. The same friend that helped me sex everybody efficiently so that I didn't have any more unwanted rabbits for a while. But they are so pretty. They are really pretty bucks. And then I will show you, I don't know where my other kitten is. She's usually around. Both my Siamese kittens are girls. And then I'll show you my ducks. Hey, ducks. Strawberries? And I was going to do a video on these ducks when they were little. And I just never got around to it. The timing wasn't right. And now they're all grown up, so I'll insert some footage of picking them up somewhere in here. and when they were little. But I've got Rowans, which are the brown ones, and I have Pekins, which are the white ones. And out of the white ones, I have 2 males. This one here and that one there are males. You can tell because their beaks are just a slightly darker color than the girls. And then I'm thinking I might have all girl Rowans. Rowans, I'm not sure how to say it. But if they are, that's great. If not, we should be seeing some coloring. Well, actually, there's some coloring on that one back there. You see the top of his head's turning green. The males will turn a brighter color than the females will stay brown. So they might just not be quite to maturity yet. The Pekins mature several weeks faster than the Rowans. And they just have the whole area to run around. I clean their water every day. It just gets mucky with ducks. This is my female, my young female that just came into maturity. She looks a lot like her mom, except she's a little more gray than brown. I really like her. She's basically got the whole duck pen spot to herself because, because the males are locked up. So she's the only bunny in the whole pen now. Lots of room. Hey, bunny. She doesn't want any strawberries. Here's Dash. This is kind of what it currently looks like. I had it divided for a while there, down the middle. But it's just it's a very pretty place for animals to hang out. This over here is Harvey. Harvey Two-Face from Batman. He is my, well, he's not really mine. He's kind of my husband's cat, to be honest. I picked him out one day when I was on a trip with Miles to the neighbors to work on machinery. They had a whole batch of orange kittens, and I wanted to bring one home. And Miles was just so upset. And then it turned out that Harvey was his cat. Harvey. And he has the biggest attitude out of any cat I have ever seen. And we just love it. If an animal doesn't have a personality, it doesn't stick around here. It's got to hold its own. Everybody has to get along. If somebody can't get along, then they don't get to stay. Find homes for a lot of animals. It just comes easily to me for some reason. My husband was like, I have never met anybody that could find homes for as many cats as you have this year. And I don't know, it just happens that way. Personally, I try to keep my cat population fairly slim. I just, don't keep my males and my females around. I either have one or the other. But I really like these Siamese kittens. They're from my Aunt Cindy. She had a batch. Well, actually, in a week's time, she had 3 batches of kittens. I think there were 18 kittens total. She had 3 Siamese and everybody else was black. And they were so easy to find homes for. We found homes for everybody. And I just decided to keep the Siamese because they were just so pretty. I loved them. Here's the other one. Here's one, the one with the white face. And then here's the other one hanging out with old Dash. Has the half face. Hi, baby. And they just come and go out of the pen as they please. They just crawl over and crawl back in. They hang out with the bunnies. I made sure that when they were little and the middle batch of bunnies was little, that they all were in the same place a lot so that they would not be bunny killers when they got bigger. The old Dash is crawling out. Everybody just hangs out together. So that is everybody, and if you are local and in search of a rabbit or a kitten for a pet, let me know, because I have several that need new homes, and I usually do have some that need homes. Hi, you talking to me? She's talking to me. Yes, and the two Siamese need names, so if you have any ideas for names, let me know on that as well. And yeah, so that's pretty much all of my permanent animals. I have one dog, Fancy, the two Siamese, and Harvey, the orange Tom, and the mama bunny. Oh, where's Buck? Buck is usually around. He is my Buck rabbit, a great big orange one, and he's free. He just runs anywhere he wants. He got out this winter when the snowbank came over the fence, and he's been out ever since. And he just keeps himself alive, and as long as he can survive, I'm going to let him just be free. And he makes really pretty baby bunnies whenever I put them together, so I keep him around. And then, of course, Mama Bunny, which she doesn't have a name either. It's probably about time I name her, if you have a suggestion. And then my two new bucks, the black one, the gray one, and the new female that is gray spotted. So I'll have 5 bunnies total. That's all I will keep around. 5 bunnies, 3 cats, and 1 dog. And 12 ducks. Oh, here's Buck. Hey, Buck. What you doing? So thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe, like, or comment. It helps my channel to grow. And if you have any suggestions for names for any of these critters, please leave them below, because I would love to have some great little names for them. So talk to you later. Bye.